Ellis Park, altitude, noise. The Rugby Championship starts right here. Rassie keeps the starters intact and makes one last tweak. Boan Venter onto the bench for Jan Henrik Wessels. Still a 5-3 split. Kolisi wears the number 8. Mani Libbok and Grant Williams will steer the tempo. That tells us that the Boks want speed with power behind it. For Australia, Nick White and James O'Connor are the call at 9 and 10. A late change adds Tane Edmed to the bench to cover fly half. So that's experience from the start and proper insurance late. Kickoff is at 5:10 local time. Forecast is cool, mostly cloudy, dry, so good kicking in the air. At this altitude, every chase is going to hurt. What does the selection say about how each team is going to play? For South Africa, I mean, that front five, they're built for penalties and mauls. Oxenshire, Malcolm Marks, Wilco Low, Ebenezer, Lut Diarra, that tight five, I think is going to be immense. Probably arguably the best tight five in the world right now. The back row, you got Van Staden, who will be hunting for the ball. You got Peter Steph du Toit, probably breaking bones with his bone-crunching tackles. He'll bring line speed. Kolisi at 8 will also be supporting Van Staden with the hunts and also gives extra breakdown reach and offloading support. 9 and 10, Williams and Libbok. That combo means quick ball out wide and also smart contestables to the corners. On the bench, you've got Benambi, Boan Venter, and Labakanye, Mostert, Quagga for the late energy, and obviously Reinach, Moody, and Williams to raise tempo at the end. Man, that's a crazy, crazy lineup. So, for Australia, the set piece anchors, you got Slipper and Tupou, Taniela Tupou, in the front row. And then you've got Skelton to fight for the maul. The halves are Nick White for exits and smart contestables and potentially, kicking for territory as well. He's got a good kick. Jock and also Nick White might also try to be stirring things up, and it's going to be interesting to see how the South African forwards are going to react. Nick White has obviously a reputation for being annoying on the field, and I think he's going to bring a lot of that today. You've got James O'Connor. He's got the cool head. He'll be, bringing in the calm and the control and the variety and trying to get his outside backs some space. In the midfield, you've got Ikitau, who's the organizer. Swali'i, he's going to give aerial punch. Hopefully he can convert a lot of the kicks into 50-50 contestables. And also Swali'i is very dangerous on broken play. So it's going to be interesting to see. In the back three, you've got Peach and Jorgensen. Peach played so well in that third test against the Lions. The energy that he brings, the confidence, I think he's going to be, he's going to relish today's opportunity because I think there's going to be a lot of ball either kicked to him or sent out wide. So I think we're going to see a lot of three quarters coming into play. Jorgensen also is going to be very important. He's got speed. He's great for contests in the air. I think it's going to be interesting to see. Tom Wright, honestly, I think he's probably one of the most underrated number 15s in the world at the minute. He's one of my favorite Wallaby players to watch. Give him some space, and he's got the speed to crack open any sort of defensive line. So I think Tom Wright is going to be interesting to watch as well. The bench change, we've got Edmed in, so they're not one injury away from chaos at 10. What are the key battles? I think at scrum time, if Australia are to win this game, Taniela Tupou will need to play a massive shift. He's going up against Oxenshire. Man, right now, I don't think anyone wants to go up against Oxenshire, but his role today is going to be achieve parity. Achieve parity. Don't give away penalties. That's going to be his main goal. At Maul time, obviously, Mark's linking up with Etzebeth and Diarra against Will Skelton and Frost. Obviously, Skelton doesn't jump, but he is a line-out carrier, so I think he'll probably provide that extra inch or centimeter. Frost was excellent against the Lions as well, so but then again, Maro Itoje was sent off of a HIA, and so he wasn't there. It's going to be a very, very different proposition against Etzebeth and Diarra. So, but let's see. Frost, I thought I really liked the look of him. He's in good form. The aerials, that's going to be pretty big because there's going to be a lot of kicking for territory. Williams box kicks and Libbok's cross kicks at Swali'i, Pish, and Wright is going to be, a staple in today's game, I would imagine. And then the traffic at 10 and 12 channels. Can James O'Connor and Ikitau handle Esther Hazen's punch and Creel's lines? So how do I think Australia can win this? Well, there's no way they can win this game if they cannot keep the penalties under 10 in this game. They need to make sure that they kick to grass, not to the hands, because you're inviting crazy pressure and danger. Lineouts need to be fast, potentially just have 5-man front ball, deny any sort of maul sets. And this is going to be key. We'll be expecting Fraser McWright to slow Springbok rucks at least 2 or 3 each half. If they can do that, I think they got a chance of winning. Obviously, easier said than done. They'll also need to use Swali'i smart, especially on short hard lines, hopefully to hold Libbok's edge. And then they need to bring in Bell and Langley Gleeson to lift carry speed at the 55 minute mark. For South Africa, well, the game plan is pretty straightforward. At the start, they'll try and bank threes early, win those penalties off of scrums or mauls, and then they'll smash phases 2 to 4 at the breakdown. They'll try to own the high ball and add intense pressure on the Wallabies, and then unleash Reinach, Moody, and Williamson to stretch the last 20. So, a bit of context about this game. Australia's last Ellis Park win was in 1963. The Wallabies can make this a scrap if they nail the air and the exits and they don't allow any set-piece penalties. But honestly, I lean green and gold. I mean, the other green and gold, the Springboks. My prediction is the Springboks to win by 12. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think South Africa is going to score 37, Australia 25. What do you guys think? Agree, disagree? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be back right after full time. Obviously, this is a new channel. It's only been a week and a half since I've launched this channel. Any support, I would really appreciate. So, please do engage, comment, share your thoughts. I'll be checking them out. And also looking forward to the results at the end of the game. I will be back. Ciao.